Here at Genie, we make products designed to allow our customers to work safely and effectively. We have a variety of products that now take people to as high as 180 feet. The Genie brand is strong, and the demand for our product is increasing. In order to meet that demand, we need a highly engaged workforce. When you see our assembly lines, you won't see machines building our units, but team members. Team members can be flexible, learn new skills, and contribute to the continuous improvement of our business. Our team members fill a wide variety of roles. You could be working with materials, assembly, electrical subassembly, paint, fabrication, or welding. Now, it's important that you have a clear picture of what to expect. There are areas with weld fumes in the air, industrial levels of noise, and the work can be repetitive. Each team member will have some standard work sequence. Whether installing bolts or hoses, making electrical components, or applying paint or welds, you will have a process to learn. You will repeat that process over and over and over for at least 10 hours a day, often with overtime or overtime Fridays. You might repeat the process once every 45 minutes, or you might repeat the process once every 10 minutes. It all depends on the product you're building. Once you are trained, you will be expected to keep up with the pace of the line. Finally, depending on business need, you may be asked to move from station to station, or even to work under a completely different job title. We're looking for good people to join our team. If you focus on being on time, producing quality work, and working safely as a team, you may get converted based on business needs. Historically, conversion times have been 120 days for weld specialists and 150 to 200 days for production specialists. If converted, there are many cross-training opportunities and advancement opportunities as well. Genie is on its way to new heights, and we're looking for motivated team members to take us there. Are you up to the challenge?
My advice and experience, if someone is wanting to get on, hired as a temp or considering to be a full-fledged Genie, just certain things to consider. This is an assembly plant. You will be putting things together, bolts, screws, washers, nuts, hoses, fixtures, fittings, parts, etc. And it's repetitive work. You're basically doing the same thing all day, every day. A lot of standing on your feet, a lot of moving around. It could be challenging at times, but I think it's a good job. We have good team members. It's a good working environment.
There are a lot of opportunities in paint. And when I say paint, it's not that we just apply paint on parts. There are other areas where we do shot blast, steam room, and some powder coat on some of the smaller stuff we have.
I think for someone that wants to advance and move up and is a motivated person and really doesn't get too bored with their job and willing to get up, because the attendance is a key thing here, is attendance and then quality of your work.
One of the things that took a while to get used to was waking up really early in the morning and getting to work. But it's pretty cool because you start early, get off a little earlier.
It can be confusing for somebody at times and frustrating because they get intimidated and see all the bolts and the washers and figures that how they're going to remember them. But what I found that as you just go and don't rush, take your time, work on quality, make sure your bolts are torqued, make sure that they're marked, your hoses and stuff are tight, no leaks and everything like that, and you're putting on the right parts where they go and rechecking your work after you're done before it moves on to the next station. it becomes very easy for you, and it's a form of habit.
I started out as a temp at Genie in January of 2012. It took me roughly 8 to 10 months in paint to get hired on full time. A couple months after that, I got the team lead position.
Remember the proper way to torque, the proper way to mark your bolts, use your rust inhibitor on your bolts and things like that. You'll get converted real quickly. I think it only took me like 4.5 months, and they converted me over to Genie. So now I'm full Genie.
It's a very fast-paced, very demanding job, but it gets easier as you learn your position. There's a lot of cross-training involved. You get to learn all of the areas, different aspects.
You know, when you first start, they don't rush you to try to be quick, you know, up to speed or anything. What they want you to do is learn the process, learn it right, do it correctly, and do it safely, so you could go home at night and your team members can go at night. Your speed will come. That'll come naturally. It's just a matter of you knowing what goes where and how it's supposed to be to go and stuff, and then you'll be able to make it. It's a great opportunity for you to advance, maybe become a team lead or a supervisor, and then there's other areas that you can always transfer to once you prove yourself as a good, dependable team member, and that you're not just here for a paycheck, but you're here also to do a job and put out a good quality product for the company.